Good evening and thank you for tuning in. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Cutter Martin here with a check of your First Alert forecast. We are streaming to you live on ANF Plus, whether that be on YouTube, AtlantaNewsFirst.com, the ANF app, First Alert Weather app, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, many places here. We are streaming to bring you a check of the forecast, especially on a very unique Super Bowl Sunday like today, where you're out and about, you're in the middle of celebrating, of course, pregame festivities kind of just really getting underway. You've probably been in the kitchen cooking, now eating, and you're kind of sliding into your Super Bowl Sunday evening, and I'm happy that you're able to do that, but also want to make sure that you're still informed. Showers and thunderstorms, risk of heavy rain and severe storms still in the forecast, still in play for those plans this evening, overnight, tonight, into a big chunk of our Monday. So the morning commute tomorrow looking rough. Storms, rain and storms will actually be increasing this evening. If you're maybe a night owl and you're hanging out late at some of those festivities, the ride home could be pretty rough in some areas. So we just wanted to give you the forecast, even though, of course, we're not on TV. CBS coverage is ongoing. But here to still bring you the First Alert forecast on ANF Plus. And again, if you have any weather questions, comments, concerns, if you need anything addressed, reach out to me on YouTube. Atlanta News First is the account to like and to follow. Lorenzo, hello to you. Devi or Devi, hello to you. If I mispronounced your name, I do apologize. Let's go ahead and get to the forecast. We're going to start with the big picture here. Showers and thunderstorms starting to move in and increasing from the west and the southwest. So we're still tracking quite a bit of rain and storm activity, even though the heart of the metro is seeing a relative break in the showers and in the thunderstorms. You don't have to head that far to the south to pick up on that, though. Notice Columbus, Georgia, Montgomery, Alabama, quite a bit of shower and thunderstorm activity. It is a nasty ride right now on I-65, 85, transitioning to 65 there in Montgomery. We have, cell after cell, thunderstorm after thunderstorm, repeatedly moving over the same area. So for them, it's a severe weather risk at this time right now. But also that risk of some road and street flooding and perhaps some more significant flooding where heavy rain really lingers. And we'll have to watch if this setup, as this boundary lifts off to the north, we'll have to watch if this setup can repeat its play here across North Georgia and Metro Atlanta. We're seeing these conditions already develop. This is happening, not a forecast model, but actual First Alert radar. We're seeing this happen to our south right now. The problem is this cluster of showers and thunderstorms is expanding off to the north and to the northeast. So it's already raining in Troup County, LaGrange. It is starting to rain in Griffin, and we will be watching kind of the western half of this cluster of showers and thunderstorms to impact Randolph County, Alabama, Heard County, Carroll County, Coweta County, Clayton County, Fayette County, and then into Fulton County. So that is going to be the next round of more significant showers and thunderstorms. This morning's round, if you were up early today, moved in from the north and kind of fizzled as it got to I-20. This evening's round, moving from south to north. So it's moving in from the south, widespread rain and thunder in the First Alert forecast, and embedded within this, there have been severe thunderstorms. Even talking with my family today in southeast Texas, in the Houston area, there was damage reported. Showers and thunderstorms were widespread, and we did have a few severe storms embedded within that. The remnants of those storms are now pushing through Louisiana with active severe thunderstorm warnings. Currently, no tornado warnings, so there have been several already today. I-20 travel through Jackson. It is rough stuff. And in addition to this cluster of rain moving off to the north and east out of central Alabama, also keeping a sharp eye on this line, quickly moving to the east out of East Mississippi into Alabama. And these are just two of maybe 4, 5, 6 rounds of showers and thunderstorms moving through Metro Atlanta and North Georgia here over the next 12 to 24 hours. Football 12, Avatar on YouTube. Again, we are getting some comments coming in on YouTube. Atlanta News First is the account to like and to follow. If you have any weather questions, comments, concerns, again, a reminder that you can always ask those questions on YouTube. In fact, I'm kind of updating some of the text here. We're doing this stream live, so updating some of the text as well on YouTube. And if you have any weather questions, comments, concerns, again, that's the account to like and to follow if you want to interact or get your question answered during this stream. But a reminder that you can also just ask away any one of our social media accounts. We have many platforms that you can get the latest First Alert forecast, including at AtlantaNewsFirst.com. Click on the First Alert weather page. Also, in the First Alert Weather app, the Atlanta News First app as well. Places to get the latest First Alert forecast. All right, so let's walk you through the forecast model. What you're looking at right now, that is actual radar. What I'm about to show you is how a computer thinks radar will look through the evening hours and the overnight hours and then on into our Monday. So let's back it up to right now. Forecast model doing a decent job. Notice how it quickly pushes that rain in by 7 p.m., moving into the city of Atlanta, and it could even be before then. I think this forecast model may be just a little bit behind here. Nonetheless, First Alert Weather Day in play, 9:10 p.m. Game is wrapping up, and you're working. You're starting to head home. And notice how widespread the rain is, heavy rain at that, and embedded within this, there will be the potential for a few thunderstorms to become strong to severe. Not widespread severe weather, but a few storms producing, of course, heavy rain and frequent lightning, even our storms that aren't severe. But those that do become more organized, more intense, could produce wind gusts 60 to 65 miles an hour, hail up to maybe about quarter-sized or so, and then also the chance of a few tornadoes. This is not a widespread severe weather outbreak. Everyone sees heavy rain, yes. Not everyone sees severe weather. The problem is, in this particular setup, we can't tell you which neighborhoods, which communities will be most impacted. So it's always a good idea, no matter where you live in North Georgia, Cleburne, Randolph counties in Alabama, or Clay County, North Carolina, always a good idea to have at least one way to receive severe weather alerts in a setup like this. Notice how it's still raining 1 a.m. It is still raining 2, 3, 4 a.m., 5, 6, 7 a.m., still tracking heavy rain 8, 9, 10 a.m., especially along and south of Interstate 20. There is a flood watch in effect. We sent you that push alert, that update in the First Alert Weather app a couple of hours ago. Also posted it on my X account. It's live at atlantanewsfirst.com. You know, I think that heavy rain and that risk of road and street flooding could actually be a bigger threat for the city of Atlanta and points north than the risk of severe weather. Yes, there is still that chance, but heavy rain, that will impact everybody. Severe weather won't. So we all need to be alert to the potential for severe weather, but I would prepare on a very slow and nasty morning commute Monday and the possibility of some street and road flooding. It does start to edge out of here as we get into the early and mid-afternoon hours tomorrow. There will still be some storms, mainly East Georgia towards Augusta during the mid and late afternoon hours, but much spottier than earlier in the day. And then finally, we completely dry out Monday evening, Monday night, colder, clearer weather back in the forecast, and we will drop that First Alert Weather Day as we get into Tuesday here across North Georgia and the metro. And again, if you have any weather questions, comments, concerns, quite a bit of activity on YouTube. Lorenzo, DV, Football 12, the avatar I'm speaking to right now on our Atlanta News First YouTube account. LD, hello, thank you for watching. And again, if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, YouTube is kind of the place where we can converse, and I can offer you some clarification on that First Alert forecast. Gonna go ahead and roll it back once again, hour by hour forecast model. If anything, and I think it's doing a decent job here, but if anything, it's just a little bit behind where we're actually seeing showers and thunderstorms develop and move in to Metro Atlanta. So it's a little bit behind schedule. This forecast model has widespread rain into the city of Atlanta, 7, 8 p.m. And again, a First Alert Weather Day already in play. Today is a First Alert Weather Day. Tomorrow, First Alert Weather Day. We've already had widespread rain and a few storms this morning. We've had spotty storms this afternoon, and that chance of rain will only increase as we go deeper into the evening hours, the overnight hours. It is looking like a super soaker of a Super Bowl Sunday evening across the metro. All of North Georgia. Really doesn't matter where you're streaming from, where you're watching from. Everyone impacted by showers and thunderstorms overnight tonight. So 7 to 8 p.m. at the latest. Rain is really picking up across the metro, even the north side, Lawrenceville, Gainesville. What I do want to bring your attention to, for example, here is 2 a.m. This is a forecast model. Again, may not get it exactly right, but I think it has a fair idea at how the evening will play out. Do notice how we kind of have thunderstorms lining up in a rough line along the I-85 corridor, extending from Hall County near Lake Lanier, that 985 split on down to the city of Atlanta, southwest side, Coweta County, Troup County, even more storms back to Montgomery, Alabama area. And notice as I draw the clock forward here, notice how those storms roughly keep moving over the same areas, or at least keep redeveloping over the same area. So we're going to have round after round of heavy rain, and we are concerned about that potential for some street flooding out the door tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning's commute probably will be fairly rough. I mean, there's a lucky option or two where the city, the core of the metro, the most flood-prone areas escape the worst of the rain, but it is setting up like it's going to be at the very least a wet morning drive. But in reality, some of this rain will be heavy. A few of these storms will be strong to severe, and there is that risk of flooding during the morning commute tomorrow. So something we're going to be watching here pretty closely across North Georgia and Metro Atlanta. Good news, as we get into late tomorrow afternoon, we're going to really drop that rain chance. The winds will kick up. The storm threat will shift to East Georgia and then eventually out of the area. So I think the first half of Monday may actually be your stormiest, though a few storms could linger after lunchtime into the early afternoon before we fully clear and cool things back off as we get into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Do you want to give you a quick check of that 7-day forecast? Again, tomorrow, a first alert weather day. There is that risk of severe weather, windy, cooler, sunnier Tuesday, colder morning Wednesday, but not bad. A gorgeous afternoon and evening for Valentine's Day date and whatever plans you may have. Nice day Thursday, though, clouds back. Friday, a cloudy day, but a dry day, so not too bad with temperatures in the 60s. And then first alert weather day next Saturday. Risk of severe weather not really there, but there is a potential for some steadier, more widespread light to moderate rain. It's kind of a gloomy Saturday, though recent data trending a little drier. We'll be watching trends here through the work week. We have plenty of time to watch it. But if we're watching it, you should watch it as well, especially if you have outdoor plans like so many do on Saturdays. So rain could impact some of those plans. Just wanted to give you the first alert, give you that first alert weather day and let you know that we are bookmarking it as a day that, hey, weather could be a little dicey for some of those outdoor plans. But our main concern is what is building up from the southwest this evening, building in from eastern Mississippi and Alabama this evening, overnight tonight, and we'll see new showers and thunderstorms continue to form off to our south and west and move into North Georgia and Metro Atlanta. Again, we do have a flood watch, all counties shaded in green there, in effect through tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Here's an update. Clay County, North Carolina has been added. Upson County, for the time being, not included, though every other one of our Atlanta News First viewing area counties under a flood watch. Would not at all be surprised if Upson County was added. Ingredients there just as much as anywhere else for heavy rain and some road and street flooding to occur. So rounds of widespread rain and thunderstorms returning. They're already in the process of building up 85 into the metro, so it's going to get stormy here if you're about to head to your destination, your Super Bowl party plans. Leave early, leave now if you're in the metro so you can beat the rain. Heavy rain is likely at times, flooding is possible, and some of those storms could become severe. Wind gusts of 65, isolated tornadoes. Some of those storms even this evening could be strong, but we will be watching Monday morning in particular for the possibility of some more significant storms moving through Metro Atlanta and North Georgia. So a lot of weather to talk about, a lot of weather to track, and I know if you turn on Atlanta News First, you'll see the Super Bowl and all those amazing festivities. But a reminder, we are here. We'll keep you updated. First Alert Weather app, AtlantaNewsFirst.com, streaming right here on ANF Plus here. And our next scheduled update is 8 p.m. Of course, we will break in as necessary, hoping there are no major issues this evening. But do want to let you know, First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez, First Alert Meteorologist Fred Campania, and I are here to keep you updated. Streaming digital platforms, that way you can watch the game, enjoy the festivities, and still get that First Alert forecast and stay in touch with what is happening. And we will continue to keep you updated. So again, rain and storms are now moving back in. First Alert Weather Day today and tomorrow have at least one way to get severe weather alerts through tomorrow afternoon, a free and easy download. It's the First Alert Weather app. That is one way that you can stay informed. We'll keep you updated next stream coming up here at about 8 p.m. We will also be sending out updates in the First Alert Weather app. Have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday evening. Stay dry, stay safe as rain and storms move in.